Hello, welcome to your quote of the day. And today's quote is from the stunning, gorgeous, talented Angelina Jolie. And she said, "If you don't get out of the box you have been raised in, you won't understand how much bigger the world is." Beautiful, beautiful quote. And I tell you why I love this quote. Because I have seen so many times people living their life and they are running the same beliefs, the same narratives since they were children. And at some level we all do this because that's our imprinting. Our parents, our society, teacher, siblings and friends have made us believe some stuff in our childhood. Some might be relevant and useful for us. Some stories and narratives are not. And the fact is, it's important to explore in life. In the past, few centuries ago, if you were born in a family of farmers, you most likely will end up a farmer. If you were born in a family of bankers, most likely you will be a banker or you will be a middle class. Society was very much set in lines, and you really had to struggle to get out of those society lines. So most people didn't even try. They just agreed that was how society ruled. But nowadays, it doesn't matter where you were born, how you were born. And now is the time of freedom. And we have so much freedom to discover what we are good at and what we can share with the world. And so, where you were born or what your parents do doesn't imply you will do the same, unless you want to. And I have been living in many countries, also in another continent, and I have managed to put myself out of my comfort zone many, many times. I had to learn new languages, I had to find new friends, and I had to do that very fast because I would be in a school for 2-3 years and then change. So I had to learn how to do things fast. And this has helped me to recognize how it's important to get out of the box, because experiencing with different kind of people is so enriching. I have friends that only hang out with some specific kind of people that they happen to be just like them. And that's fine if it works for you. But however, I would like to challenge you to try to get friends that are very different from each other. And they have different passions, because this will help you to unbox your life. Because if your friends are very similar to you, it means that you will very few times get challenged to see the world with different eyes, no? Instead, if you get out of your box and you try to connect with people who are very different from you and very different from each other, you can end up to have a nice set of groups of friends that are very different from them. With one, you can go out and have a walk in the nature because with them, they are nature lovers and you can go and enjoy. With the other ones, when restaurants will open again after this quarantine, you can hang out with them and go to have something to eat or something to drink in a pub. With the other ones, you will chat about philosophy with a glass of wine in your place. And with the other ones, you can go and have sport. So when we have a very big group of and variegated kind of friends where everybody is different, then we can see the world through their eyes. And how do you do that? You ask questions. You ask them, how do you see the world? How did you overcome that obstacle? And so, challenge your views. Hang out with more men and women that are same as you and different than you. And remember, we were not set to be born in a box. Now we have the freedom to be and do whatever we want, even if, as you've been listening to me for a while, I am for a better world. So please be nice to other people, be kind to people, environment, and animals. So But I'm sure you're not one who's like, I can do whatever I want. I'm going to burn the forest and houses down. I'm sure you're not that kind of person. But explore options. See the world with different eyes by talking to others, by listening other points of view that are very different from whatever you have heard. And that's what makes life interesting. There is no certainty in the world apart of one. That you and I, one day, who knows when, we are going to die. But apart of death, that is nothing certain. So it's a curiosity and be open-minded to learn. Even people with a different view on religion might be very interesting. I am a spiritual person and I have friends who are Catholics because, of course, I grew up in Italy. And some of them are Protestants, and some friends are Muslim, some friends are Hindu, some friends are Sikh, some friends are Buddhist, several friends who are Buddhist, and some are spiritual like me, and some are atheists. And I love them all. And I love talking with them about how they see the world and things, because nobody knows who is right, because religion is a point of view. So we might all believe in something that who knows if it's true? Probably when we die, we will know if it's true, but then we are gone. So whatever. I like to believe there is a reincarnation, but even if reincarnation exists, as far as I understand it, it's when you are born in a new body, you get resetted with your memory. So you don't remember what happened in your previous life. So what's the point to know what's real, what's the truth, the real truth? So let's live with something that works well with us. If you want a religious or spiritual point of view, find something that matches with your values, with your ethics. No? But how do you do that? Talking with people. And, I like this concept from person I like this concept for person C. And person D makes a very good point. That's a very scientific point, so I like that point. And then you make a cocktail of your own beliefs. But explore what's out of the box. So, as Angelina Jolie used to say, if you don't get out of the box you have been raised in, you won't understand how much bigger the world is. The world is so amazing, has so many interesting people. Go and explore. If you like this podcast, like and subscribe. Ciao, talk to you soon.